Hello there friends and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to get the very nice Blasted Dew Talisman, which does actually slowly regenerates your hit points. And the best thing is you can actually find it super early in the game, even at the very start with little difficulty. You don't really need to fight anything. I'll also show you how to get the Crimson Ember Medallion for an increase your maximum hit points very early in the game. And while we are at it, I'll also teach you how to get the talisman that increases your stamina recovery speed so you can spam your attacks and dodges even more, and the amulet that increases your maximum stamina. So first, let's get started with how to get our hit points regeneration talisman, by being teleported right at where we need. And for that you'll have to go to the Tower of Return, a place in the Weeping Peninsula. So using the starter area of the game as reference, the first step here, you'll first have to go southeast along this road here, cross the Bridge of Sacrifice, and then head southwest until you reach the tower. The closest point to it, as far as graces, is the Tombsward grace, right next to the minor erd tree here. It is actually very easy to reach it, so long as you do it while on horseback, riding Torrent, you really won't be bothered by any of the enemies along the way. So from the Tombsward grace, right here, simply follow the blue marker that I have set there. Keep going south. Past the big moving enemy there. And we are soon going to reach the ruins we need. Go up here now. Up these rocks. Keep going right ahead. And above there, you can see the ruins we need. There are some enemies here, but they aren't particularly tough besides the mount at night, at the entrance. So just enter the ruins here, go up all of the ladders, and when you reach the top, open this chest and allow the fog trap to teleport you. So ensnared in a transporter trap. And here we are, Leyndell Royal Capital, the area we need to go. It is a pretty tough area to get to by default, but we can just get teleported there, even at the start of the game. There's also a grace here, in case you need to come back later. What you want to do is go beyond the huge doors here. There will be a giant enemy, but you don't have to actually fight this golem, so just rush straight ahead for this chest here. Open it, and here we are, the Blasted Dew Talisman. Now get the hell out of there, so the giant doesn't kill you. And there we go. Notice how we have low hit points, but they have already started regenerating. The regeneration effect is decently fast too, at around 2 points per second for me, which can certainly help for the early game, when you don't have that many healing flasks available, especially for spellcasters, because you can fully focus on FP flasks then. As a quick note, since we are talking about hit points, you can also find the Crimson Ember Medallion to raise your maximum HP, which should be percentage based, very close to the area we have to go anyways for the regeneration talisman. So it's also in the Weeping Peninsula area, but instead of the southwest, it is to the south, very close to the Bridge of Sacrifice. Once you reach the Castle Morn Rampart Grace, all you have to do is head over here, talk with this merchant, and you can buy the Crimson Ember Medallion from him. Pretty easy, right? And perfect for your beginner characters. So you have not only hit point regeneration, but also a boost to your hit points right at the start of the game. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, actually, it can be even better if you prefer a character focused on having high stamina. So now let's learn how to get the Green Turtle Talisman to increase our stamina recovery speed for higher regeneration. To find this talisman, head to the Summonwater Village, which is pretty close to the Summonwater Village outskirts grace, northeastern of the starter area of the game. And use a Stonesword key here. But if you're low on Stonesword key items and wondering where to get an easy one, well, remember this Castle Morn Rampart grace we just unlocked for our hit points amulet merchant? He also sells a Stonesword key, and you can also get one in this Bridge of Sacrifice area if you'd prefer, but there are some enemies there. Go down the stairs. Don't kill the poor turtles. Open the door. And here we are, the green turtle talisman, quite adequate for this area. So let's do a comparison, first without our turtle amulet. So that's it, and now with the turtle amulet. That's certainly way faster, and it's going to be noticeable in combat, no doubt. Lastly, let's see how we can unlock the Viridian Ember Medallion to increase our maximum stamina. This is probably the toughest of them all, because you will have to go through a dungeon and also defeat a boss for it. So the Tombsward cave map. It can be a bit tricky to find, so it's that cave over there in the distance next to the fire. You actually have to go up here first. So close to the Tombsward ruins, in this section of the Limgrave map, so to the western side of it. Pretty close to the 4th Church of Marika Grace. Anyways, you head up here first, up these rocks, and then you have to drop down here, and there we go, we can now enter the cave we need. There will be a grace right up ahead as usual, at the entrance, and we can now get started. So from the Tombsward cave bonfire, a grace I mean, keep going ahead. There will be poison in this area, so be prepared. Careful with the poison pools. Go right here. It's a big rat. Poison bloom. Alright, so here we have the cookbook number 8. With Carrion Slicer, I mean with Glintstone Arc, defeating the enemies is very easy, even if we are poisoned. Just keep going ahead. Drop here. These enemies are also very easy with our Glintstone Arc ability. And here we have the boss. I really suggest you summon your trusty skeletons. And use your rock sling against the flower boss. It can be dealt with very fast, because it will be staggered a lot by sling ability. And we can find the Viridian Ember Medallion here. Alright everyone, so this was it for my guide on how to get these very powerful amulets, especially hit points regeneration and also increased stamina regeneration, that are sure to empower your character in the early game, especially because, well, how easy it is to get them. If you found this guide useful, then please remember to like, subscribe and even become a member. Also, if you want me to do guides on how to find other powerful talismans, then please be sure to comment down below. Thank you for watching and see you next time, friends.